you with the right mode here. So we're going to get into track mode. It'll never start in track, so you know you got to move the mode selector.
Gotcha.
And then double press for PTM. Sport 1, leave it alone, you're all set.
Thank you.
Awesome, you're welcome.
Tom L.
Channel 1 radio check, Channel 1 radio check. Ian, can you hear me in there? Channel 1 radio check, radio check. Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, give me a thumbs up. Alright, you guys go ahead and put your arms back inside. We're just fine-tuning one of the radios in there. Make sure my base unit is working. Give me a wave out that window. Just to double check, and then Jim, just give me another thumbs up. Make sure that radio is just nice and crisp for you. Sounds pretty good in there. Perfect. Guys, make sure those windows are rolled up. Go ahead and release those parking brakes and find first gear. We'll head over to the racetrack guys. As we head over to the racetrack guys, 100% focus, 100% of the time. Let's elaborate on what we covered in the last warm-up session. This session will be a little bit longer, so maintain that focus. We're going to start off with a nice warm-up to show me that you guys can hit your marks and drive a good line, and we'll start building up the pace from there. So guys, we're going to go over those shift points again, and I'll be calling the shift points out for the car directly behind the lead, and just be mindful that changes throughout. I've got one manual car and two automatic. Those shift points are a little bit different between those cars, so try not to overthink the shifting. And Jim, you're in my manual, just make sure that clutch is released before corner entry, and get that downshift done. We're only doing one thing at a time. Alright guys, we're going to roll on out of the course, onto the track. Remember that dotted blend line, proper entrance etiquette, staying to the right. We'll stay to the right all the way to the near apex of turn 1. So Steve, make your way up into fourth gear, Jim up into third, and Tom up into fourth. We'll proceed to the middle of the track. first side window, Dave. That's where you'll find the apex. If we wait till we get to the apex to look for it, we'll only see it after we've missed it. We'll get a nice unwind and upshift to fifth. Slow in for turn 3, downshift to fourth, downshift to third, now off on corner entry. Just slow your initial hand speed down. That's why we're getting that apex curving. It's a little early there, Dave. We want to get to the apex just in time for that apex. Let's be nice and smooth on this warm-up here, Dave. We shouldn't be wagging the tail like that. Still need to put some heat in those tires. Let's let that unwind dictate our throttle application. Getting a nice unwind off of turn 4. Looking for our turn in for turn 5 over to the left. Got a line down for the long duration apex. Get to that first marker, stay for the second, and allow the car out to the left side for the turn in. Brush the brakes and turn a little tighter. Start to unwind, squeeze the throttle. If you'll take the curve on the left, upshift to fourth. Waiting for that turn in, looking left, not only for the apex, but look for your next turn in. It'll remind you to stay left. Downshift to third, looking right. We'll get a nice unwind off of turn 7. We'll make our way down the back straight. Up to the fourth gear. And up to the fifth. Body brake pressure. Downshift to fourth. Down for turn 8. Bringing the car down to the near apex. And just like in turn 1, we're going to let the car out to the middle, Dave. We'll get it back to the right in time for the apex. Dave, the right for your turn in. Looking for your apex in 9. Staying left for the turn in for 10. Let's watch our spacing there, Jim. 5 car lengths at the very least. Nice job in turn 10 there, Dave. Get a nice run down. Remember, guys, spacing or steps like too close there in the back. So 5 car lengths is the minimum. We're not going to be rubbing feet off each other's bumpers here. Middle of the track there, Dave. Look for your apex on the back side of the corner. Bring it out. Line balance on entry of turn 2. Again, guys, using that throttle steer to get our apexes as opposed to adding more steering. Let's get unwind. Up to fifth. Slow down, down to fourth, down to third. Balancing for turn 3. Nice relaxed hand. Take your time getting to the apex. You can get a little closer to it though. Just keep turning those hands. You can get right down to it. So a lot better wheel speed, but you want to just keep turning that wheel down to that apex. So making the right steps in the right direction there, Dave. Getting those eyes up. Looking for that turn in for turn 5. Try not to take down the apex in turn 4 there. Only uphill from there, so we definitely want to get those eyes up. Balancing for 5A. Following that long duration apex. Allowing the car out to the next turn in. Where then you'll balance and catch your apex in 5B. Unwind and accelerate. Up in the fourth gear before the kink. Looking for that turn in for 6. Line up with it. Now PM to the apex and the next turn in for 7. Downshift to third there. Looking right. Let's scan up the straight as we round turn 7. We'll get a nice So you're right down to the apex, yeah. Not now we got those quick hands again, so smoothing out that entry speed on the wheel, and just keep turning it down to the apex. Start looking for the apex in turn 4. As soon as you know you'll hit close that apex, Dave, start picking those eyes up. Rolling into the throttle as you make your way up the hill. Following our long range apex in 5A, looking for the apex of 5B. Keep looking to the right, but wait for your turn in. And a nice unwind off the corner. Nice shot through there. You got a good rhythm through there, Dave. Fantastic. Keep looking for our turn in for 6. Looking left for the apex now. We're keep moving our eyes further down the road. Being left, now shift to 3rd, looking right. Good, nice unwind there, and we're going to do our first rotation. Dave's going to move over to the right. You're going to drop it behind the white 153 car. So slow your pace, Dave. We'll get you online, then we'll continue on down the back here, guys. Your hands are just a little high up on the wheel, Jim. We want the thumbs resting on both wheels. 4th gear for turn 8, guys, so light balance. Use a little bit of brake to get the car back to the right. Now shift to 3rd, looking left. Balance for turn 10, straddling our apex curve, looking for the Michelin bridge. And rolling into that throttle. You'll carry 3rd gear here, Jim, along the front. So light balance for the brakes, balancing on corner entry. Up, keep that throttle. You can straighten it out a little bit more off of turn 1. Throttle, turn down to the apex on turn 2, get those eyes up and straight. Good. Up shift to 4th, nicely done. Back to the left side, down to 3rd. You're missing that apex by just a little bit there, so just before you get there, just down a touch of steering, it's going to point the car up the chicane a lot sooner. Line down for turn 4, gently bring it down to the apex. There you go. Try to look across for sooner so that apex doesn't catch you off guard. Let's again focus on hitting the line, Jim, before we start building our pace. So let's follow along the long duration apex in 5A, get that first marker, ride the curve in 2nd, allow the car to turn in for 5B. Press the brakes, turn a little tighter, start down the line, and back off throttle. Very nicely done through there. Upshift to 4th there. Looking left, we carry brakes, we'll get to the apex and stay left on 7. Downshift to 3rd. Looking across to the right. Now as we come off of turn 7 here, we're going to relax the pace to gather the droop. So Jim, right now your feet are sitting on the spoke of the wheel, your thumb seems to be on there. I should be able to see your hands, that's a lot better, but you're going to find you're going to have a much more relaxed wheel. So come on down the back straight here, Dave, staying behind our group, and we'll continue on towards turn 8, guys. The middle of the track, drag your foot on the brake, you can feel that car get pulled back to the right for that apex, nice line through there, across for apex to 9, staying left for turn 10. And put that curving down the middle of the car and for the next straight. Nicely done there, Jim. Let's get a nice run up this straightaway here. Balance straight, unwind, back to the power. And guys, we'll continue on towards turn 8. Let's get up to 4th gear. We'll practice that downshift for turn 8. Jim, you're going to drop in behind the red 106 car. We'll continue on down to turn 8. So Jim, you're going to re-enter the group. So Tom, we don't want to ride that inside edge. Remember, middle of the track, then get back. That's why that'll keep you from adding more steering just to get to the turn-in for 9. And then we won't go so wide off the backside, and we'll be set up for 10. So we'll iron that out next time around. Smoother for you. Looking across to the right, looking for turn 1, balancing here. So try not, you see how you're on the right side, you're going to find yourself adding more steering right there to get to that apex. Let it out to the middle, let's practice the 10. Down toward near apex, then out to the middle of the track here, Tom. There you go. And then we're going to throttle steer to get back to the apex on the backside of turn 2. And take note of where the car is going to be pointed. We can roll into the throttle and unwind. And we'll end up right next to that exit curve. Down to 3rd gear, balancing for turn number 3 here. That was pretty good. You just got to that apex curve just a little bit early. So wait a little bit longer before you start turning in. And it'll give you that perfect line. But looking pretty close right there. Looking for your apex in turn 4. You can gently bring the car down to it. Get those eyes up, Tom. Squeeze the throttle as you leave the corner. Balancing for 5A, looking across for 5B. Eyes up towards the kink. Now we want to use that turn-in 5B to let us know when we start adding more steering. I know the car feels like it's pushing to the left, and it is, and that's exactly what we want it to do. So resist here to add more steering until you get to that turn-in for 5B. Staying left, waiting for your turn-in for turn number 7. Let's remember that spacing, guys. And Tom, as we unwind out 7, we'll relax the spacing out of the group. Let's not relax our guard. Let's keep that 100% focus. Proper hand position there, Tom. There we go. We're going to continue on down the back straight, guys. plenty of time to get to that apex. You're still just turning the wheel a little too quickly. That's going to point you off into the other course that we're not driving on. So take your time through there, Tom. It'll really work out a little bit better for you. We're going to make our way through turn 4. We're definitely going to get a nice cruise up to towards 5. We'll get that ironed out for you, Tom. So you can get a much more explosive exit out of 5B. So just give yourself a little more space so you can see more than just my back bumper. So look to the right, look where you want to go. We're going to follow the long duration apex. We're going to hold our steering input right there. It's going to allow the car to turn in for 5B. We're going to brush the brakes and turn a little tighter for the apex. Then we can unwind as opposed to holding that steering. Kind of moved off to the right. You've added more steering than necessary, and you're going to snake your way all the way through the heat. If you unwind at a 5B, you'll get a straighter shot, and then you'll get just one arc to the right for the heat. Let's get those right turn signals on, make sure we're all on the same page. We will stay on the ideal line, however, until we make our way to the exit. All the signals indicating is that we plan on exiting. So we'll get another shot here, Tom, in turn 8 when we get past the near apex, and then we'll let the car out to the middle, and then we'll bring it back to the apex to the right just in time for that apex. This time we'll also stay to the right, making our way into the exit lane. Guys slowing down to a pace no more than 15 miles per hour for the paddock.